come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. The Clippers begin the game with the basketball. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Jackson with it. Down 2. To Aaron Gordon. Porter. Short jumper misses. Tucker. Can't connect from inside. To Jackson. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Lays it up and in. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Jackson to Gordon. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Nuggets have the possession. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Reggie Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Mason Plumlee rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Mason Plumlee. Gordon. Mason Plumlee tips it. James Harden able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his...
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To Jordan. Gordon. Daniel's shot won't go. Westbrook with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To George. Pass to the rim. Runner's good there. Mike Malone will use a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Jackson to Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson, not that time. To Porter. Gordon, down low to Jordan. Another chance. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that from my screensaver.
Tucker. Rises for the slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
George, knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Scooped up, going the other way. Gordon to Jackson. To Jordan. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Off the assist.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Aaron Gordon. Jordan to Porter. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Westbrook to Paul George. Jackson with it. Trailing by 11. Porter to Jordan. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. James Harden at the controls. Surveys the floor. Harden defended by Daniels. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Jackson with it. Down 11. Jordan to Porter. Working the outside. Gordon. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Troy Daniels with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Gordon. Jackson. Plumlee's there for the rebound. To P.J. Tucker. Down low Plumlee. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. Harden. Screen coming. Down low for Aldridge. Russell Westbrook powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Porter to Reggie Jackson. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden in possession. It's a 9-point lead. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here comes the screen. Porter gets it in the right corner. To Aaron Gordon. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 9, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Can't connect from in close. To Porter. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Jokic. Has a chance? Not today.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Nuggets have the possession. Porter to Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Able to convert on both free throws.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Paul George. Big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, Nikola Jokic missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
George. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Jokic. Joakim Noah snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Clippers have the basketball. They get it down to Tucker. Not that time.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Paul George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Hands up, baby. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
That's his second personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 9 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 9 Los Angeles Clippers 3-5 Denver Nuggets 7-1.
1 quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Jokic, deep left corner. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. Leonard. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Porter. To Jokic. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Jokic. They get it down to Mirotic. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Westbrook. Offensive board.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Porter. Able to convert inside. Russ at the controls. To Leonard. Fires the three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. The drive right to the basket from long range. Not going down here. To Porter. That's no good. It's Westbrook. The shot almost to Jokic. Runner here won't go down. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 7, Holiday. Stepping in for the Clippers, number 22, James Harden.
Jokic. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a look. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Harden. Curling inside. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Mike Malone going to tinker with his group and switch things up. Gordon. To Jordan. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Deep two there, won't go. To Leonard. To Harden. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Leonard. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Goes to the left side. LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Now that's a contest. Denver's got it. Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Harden. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Aaron Gordon pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Number 41, Reggie Jackson.
Harden. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Harden to Leonard. Harden. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 1.
Harden. George. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Jordan. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Here's Harden with the rock. Tucker to Leonard. Short jumper won't go down. Jackson with it. Up 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. To Jackson. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Harden. Great look and vision. And throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Jordan. To Porter. DeAndre Jordan against Harden.
What's the back door? Get him.
24-second violation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for number 14, Mason Plumlee.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Ah, rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Gordon. To Jordan. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. George. Down low for Tucker. Reggie Jackson. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Tucker to Leonard. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Gets it in the left corner. Jackson.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
To George. Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot to Paul George. Shot won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
My ball, my ball.
Paul George to Harden. Here comes the screen.
Lock on your lap. Here he comes.
Down low Plumlee. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
The assist from number 45.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Nuggets in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Nuggets have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
Game track. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hands.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Jordan. Gordon. Here's Jackson down low. Reggie Jackson. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Jordan to Aaron Gordon. To Jordan. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To George. To P.J. Tucker. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Reggie Jackson here against Harden. Here comes the screen. To Jordan. Here's a chance from long range. Wow, they made DeAndre Jordan work, and he still cashes in for 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. To Harden, gets it in the right corner. James Harden trying to cash in. Can't connect. Jackson with it. The lead is 11. Now to Jordan, down low. To Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. He's 3 for 7.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Tucker. Over to the right side. Harden. For 3. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Daniels against George. To Gordon. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good. Off the mark. Harden with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen.
The pick. You see it. You see it.
Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. To Jackson. Jordan. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tucker. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Joakim Noah knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gordon, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Gordon. Denver with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Has a chance. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Aaron Gordon, tough matchup against George. Jackson to Gordon. 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. George to Westbrook. Down low Plumlee. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here comes the screen. Mason Plumlee here against Troy Daniels. Has a look. Shot for Plumlee. He missed it. Jackson with it. The lead is 12. To Aaron Gordon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Tucker to Westbrook. Here comes the screen.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. ISO, ISO, yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for the Clippers, number 3.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Holiday in possession. They lead it by 14. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
To Westbrook. Paul George. Down low Plumlee. Slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Denver ball right now. To Jokic. To Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
P.J. Tucker sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Westbrook. Off the assist.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
To Jordan. Porter to Jokic. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It was right there. George to P.J. Tucker. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Here comes the screen. And counted at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
It's LA Clippers ball to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. To Westbrook.
Clear out, clear out. Screen coming, screen coming.
Short jumper stays out. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Westbrook. Count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Wild shot there, predictably misses.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Harden to Paul George. Trying to cash in. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. And the margin down to 8. Nuggets with the basketball. Spinning shot won't fall. Westbrook to Harden. Not going down for him this time. Porter. James Harden rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook to George. Paul George. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. To Porter. Jokic. Short jumper won't fall.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Gets it at the top of the key. George can't get the bounce. Holiday controls the basketball. Up 6. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Joakim Noah tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Paul George. Westbrook to Harden. From long range. And the rebound taken down by Jokic. Murray with the basketball. Up by 6. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway. 4-2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To George. To Harden. Over to the right side. 2-point shot for James Harden. Jokic is there for the rebound. To Porter.
I believe in you.
Jamal Murray against Westbrook. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Westbrook with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. It's PG for 2. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
No good. Paul George to Harden. Paul George fires. Paul George now 3 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Gordon to Jokic. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a chance? Yes, Aaron Gordon. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
George to Westbrook. Nikola Jokic knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. New blood coming in for both sides. Harden. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Mason Plumlee with a piece. Clippers have the basketball. Tucker matched up with Daniels. Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. Paul George to P.J. Tucker. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Reggie Jackson, Harden's on him. Has a look. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
George to P.J. Tucker. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jokic, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. George, defended by Daniels. Deep left corner to Paul George. Here comes the screen. Paul George slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Daniels here against Harden. Here comes the screen. Gordon. Tucker. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Gordon. Jokic. To Aaron Gordon. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Scores from the post.
DeAndre Jordan's game, we know, is better suited for being closer to the rim. But I got to give him a lot of credit. He's developed into a guy who can step out and occasionally knock down a jumper if you give him some space.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Reggie Jackson. Jordan. They go to Jokic. Down low. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 3.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Ivica Zubac at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. First one goes down.
It's like practice.
Two for 2 on that trip.
Good shot, man.
To Jordan.
Here, coming left, left.
To Gordon.
Hey, double screen.
Denver with 4 to shoot to Aaron Gordon. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
George. To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. L.A. with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Here comes the screen. Shot by Plumlee, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Jordan, down low Jokic. Count the bucket for 2.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To George.
Screen.
Call George. 4 out of 10.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Jokic to Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Los Angeles, number 22, James Harden.
Tucker to Paul George.
For Denver, number 1,
Off the mark. It's Denver's ball. Daniels. Harden's on him. Probing the defense. To Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets got themselves a win here today. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Clippers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Denver Nuggets can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 9 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Jordan was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Game 9 Minnesota Timberwolves 6-2 Golden State Warriors
On
5-3.
ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.